Speaking of Ghost of Yotei, this game dropped Thursday, October 2nd. This was an immediate day one. Like, I took off to play this game. Now, if I have to take off to play a game, you know it's going to be special. So, I got the game. Amazing. Beautiful. It's everything that I thought it was going to be and more. Like, they have definitely took what they had from Ghost of Tsushima and upgraded they fixed all the kinks, what could have been better with that, and upgraded it. They upscaled it, and I love it. I love the open world. I love the story. I love the fighting mechanics. I love the graphics, the environments, the weapons, the soundtrack. Like I said, I got bullets for this stuff, so we kind of going to go into more detail on what it is that's out there and what's different. So, first things first, biggest thing to knock out, story. Now, we know in Ghost of Tsushima, it was more of a revenge story, but it was more of Jin Sekai fully taking in what the ghost is. Like, he had his uncle, oh man, I haven't played this in a while, but I believe it was his uncle. He comes from a noble, more traditional side of what the samurai is supposed to be like. But then you get the enemy over here kind of killed his whole family side of the army or whatever. And now he got to do what he got to do by any means necessary to get his revenge and stop the I forgot what the enemy was called, but he was dope too. I did like him. But yeah, he wasn't only fighting for himself, but he was fighting for pretty much his whole island. So shout out to Jin Sekai. But the thing with this story is Ghost of Yotei. Ghost of Yotei is definitely hones in on the revenge. If I could sum it up and compare it to anything, it would have to be Kill Bill. So if y'all have seen Kill Bill, straight up revenge story. Like, I don't want to spoil nothing if you haven't seen it, but like, we're on a revenge tour. We are definitely on a revenge tour, and I have played something very similar to this year, actually. Assassin's Creed Shadows. We are on an event revenge tour to get our lick back for all the people that went and killed our whole clan, our father. We're just getting revenge on that stuff. But the thing with Ghost of Yotei is they're doing it in a different kind of way that I like. It has two different, let me not say two same stories, but it's very different. Very different. It has similarities, of course, with some aspects of things, but it's completely different in how they do it, and I like it. Because that was the thing that I was worried about, because Assassin's Creed Shadows did it first this year. Now I'm like, okay, she is wanting revenge on what happened to her family. How is this gonna go? Is this gonna be some type of, like, we get this, we know the story, but it's certain things that they do, and Sucker Punch knows what they're doing. Like, they ain't new to the story thing. Like, they know what they're doing, and they know that they needed to do something different when it comes to this type of storyline. So I like this. I like the people that you meet along the way. They're going to be allies. They're going to be helping you with like weapons, armor, different type of upgrades, charms, like all that stuff. But the story is definitely there. There was an enemy that I'm looking for. The Yotei 6, that's what it's called. One of the members, with their storyline, I was guessing on how it was gonna play out, and I knew something was gonna happen, but I didn't know it was gonna play out like that. So like little stuff like that, you never know what's about to happen. So like they know what it is like we're expecting, but they twist it. It takes a turn. It like this it's a twist that you won't be expecting in certain things. So I like that. I like that aspect. So the story is, I have no complaints of how the story is going. Like I said, I'm almost 20 hours in and I'm still in the beginning stages. Like I haven't even fully dived into the story, but what I played, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be one of them. Just like how in Tsushima was, it's gonna be one of them. Now let's get to the fighting mechanics. I love the fighting in this game. The sword play, oh my goodness. I think they, like I said, they took what Ghost of Tsushima had and they upped it like ×2. Now with Ghost of Tsushima, you get the different stances. So like depending on the type of enemy you fight, you got to switch up the stance. So if you have like a bigger enemy, your stance is going to be for the bigger enemies. Or if you have like, I don't know, regular dudes, it's a different stance. So that game was based on just stances. But this game has different weapons. So you might have the main katana. You're gonna get the dual blades, which is low key beginning to be my favorite. You get the kusugaragi. I think that's what it's like a blade, but it's like a ball and chain type, and it's good for like long distance. I know you're gonna get the spear. I know you're gonna get the gun eventually. So all of these weapons, you have to use them for different situations. So like with the ball and chain weapon, or with the ball and chain and scythe, you use those for the shield enemies, or if it's good for crowd control. Now for the dual swords, you got to use those enemies with the spears. Now for the katana, you can pretty much use those for anything, but you can definitely switch up the weapons any way you like. Now the skill tree on here is tough. It's great. Different skill trees for different weapons, of course. You do have a companion with you, the wolf. Now he's not going to be there all the time. He pops up occasionally, but I'm sure when you progress through the story, he's going to be coming around more often, or she's going to be coming around more often. So the wolf definitely helps you in combat. Like when you in a tough bind, like and you about to die from like one more hit, the wolf came out of nowhere and just grabbed dude's hand and bit it, and he saved me. So I like what they did to the companion AI with that. And by the way, this game is tough. This game is hard. This game is difficult. Like I have it on hard mode. Yo, shout out to y'all. Prayers out to y'all for the people who are playing on lethal, because I cannot. I'm having a tough time on hard mode. Like these bounties and certain enemies, like I was getting taken out by like regular goons. Like it was beginning to be a Spider-Man situation. Because I played Spider-Man, I made the mistake of putting it on hard difficulty, and I got my ass handed to me by regular thugs. Like it's like that. So shout out to y'all for all the lethal players, because I'm sure on lethal it's one hit kills. I can't do that. And that hit detection box, that parry window is very small. So you got to time that shit right. So it works, it doesn't work sometimes. You just gotta kind of time it just right. But it is worth it. Like the parry system, the dodge, the evading, how you can switch in between your weapons and use it, throwing knives, smoke bombs, all that stuff. So I would say how in the first game, Ghost of Tsushima, is Jin is more, I heard this analogy, Jin is more like Batman. Atsu is more like, she don't really care about the sneak. Like there's stealth of course in here, but she has a different type of vibe with her. Like she just straight up murking people. Now Jin can do that too, but he's more on the ninja, the ghost for sure, for real type. He's compared to Batman, where Atsu is just, she's a straight up mercenary, which I don't have a problem with. There's stealth in here too. I like stealth. Bring back stealth, but you can go either way with it. You can just straight up go to a camp and take out the enemies right then and there. But if you do that, you better be ready, because these dudes will gang up on you. That's what I've also noticed. If you are attacking an enemy, another dude will go right in and attack you. So you gotta be on point with how they do stuff. And all the enemies are gonna be different too, by the way, with the different regions. Like I'm at one place, I don't want to spoil nothing. I'm at one place where they're straight up ninjas. Like the first few stages of the game, you're fighting like regular enemies, but as you go to different regions of the map, you fight different enemy types and you fight different styles of enemies, which I like that. As you progress through the game, you get more notoriety. And the bounty, they're making it like how in One Piece, if y'all see One Piece, you know, as you progress, your bounty becomes larger. So they got a price on your head already. But as you progress, as you master certain skills, as you defeat certain bosses, as you level up with stuff, your bounty is gonna become higher. And the more notoriety you get, the more enemies are going to be looking for you, more Ronin are going to be looking for you. Like recently I did a mission and now like the top dogs are in open areas looking for me. So they progress as much as you do. So I like that aspect of it. What I wish, which they should have did on this, is the like revenge type system, to where I think it was Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War, where if you have fought an enemy and they escaped, they're gonna remember you, and when you see them again, they're gonna come back stronger and better than ever. So if they had that in this game, that would be a plus. But regardless, the gameplay, the riding around the horses, it's so much to do. It's so much to do. Like you may ride around on your horse, and there might be like a fox that you might see, because you know the foxes were a big thing in the first game. There might be like little side quests. There might be random people, NPCs that might need your help. There might be those yellow birds that you might see, and they'll lead you to another, like a hot spring or like a hideout or something like that. Like you will get just lost, and you will get immersed in just, you'll lose track of time. I will say that. Like again, almost 20 something hours into this game, I am still on the very first stages, the very beginnings of what this game is. I've done so many side quests. I've done so many upgrades, leveling up. I still haven't got all the weapons yet. Like, this game is a lot. It's a lot, but it's not overwhelmingly like a lot of stuff. It's my pace. I'm good. I beat Assassin's Creed Shadows. If I can beat that game, I can definitely beat this one. But yeah, the traversal, very cinematic. When you're traveling with the horse and you see these landscapes, you see the environments and the graphics, beautiful. The colors, the color scheme of certain areas, the flowers, the wind blowing, trees, just nature itself. I don't know what to say. It's like this game is amazing. This game is amazing, and I knew it was already gonna be amazing. If you give me a game like Ghost of Tsushima, and this is the sequel to that, it better be just as good, if not better. And they did not disappoint with this game at all. So I know a lot of people are playing this. What else should I touch on? The fits. The fits are so cold. So as you progress through the game, again, you will unlock more stuff. You will obtain more weapons, more charms, more fits. Like, I recently just got an outfit from a boss that I beat. Oh, that's all I can say. Like, there are so many fits, and the fits, they have certain perks to them. I think they did that in the last game, but yes, they do have certain perks to the outfits. And I know the camera mode, I know people are gonna go crazy with the camera mode, because graphically, aesthetically, this game looks amazing. I know I'm sound like a broken record, but it is what it is. Like, this game is like that for real, and I recommend it for everybody who has a PS5, who doesn't know what this game is. I highly recommend that you get it. Now, I would like for you to play Ghost of Tsushima first and then play this, but if you haven't, if you want to play this, cool. What else that I can think of? Oh, I have it on performance mode. You either have quality mode, performance mode, or like it's like a Maki style mode. Like, Maki style mode is like that gritty black and white, like old samurai movie aesthetic. So if I do play this game again, I'ma definitely have it in that mode. I do have it in sub because I want the full Japanese immersion. Now we might switch over to dub and then sub back and forth, but right now, like, I have it in sub. And a new feature that I thought was super dope is they have a Watanabe mode. So Shinichiro Watanabe, the composer behind Cowboy Bebop, what was it, Samurai Champloo, this is the composer for this game too. So they have she has, or is it he? I think it's she. They have their own Watanabe mode where you can switch the soundtrack, and the game is going to switch to lo-fi music. Super dope. You can either have it in the OG traditional Japanese style, or you can have it in the lo-fi mode. That was a nice little touch that they added to that. I'm not gonna hold you. So I switched back and forth with that. So let's look at the sales of what this is. This is my stream right now. All right, so Ghost of Yotei debuts to strong sales, clears huge financial milestone. Ghost of Yotei has reportedly cleared 2 million sales, hitting milestone approximately 3 days into its release. The figures suggest that Ghost of Yotei's early sales are nearly on par with its predecessor, which had a record-breaking launch in 2020. That was 5 years ago. Ghost of Yotei reportedly already made over $140 million. That's insane. But then again, I'm not surprised because this is a AAA game. Like, a lot of people was expecting to get this game. I don't care for the people who said I'm not playing it because of a female protagonist. Y'all are gonna get this game. I don't care who it is. Y'all are gonna get this game. Yeah, I know, and I know this is a recency bias. Actually, I'm gonna hold off. I'm not gonna say anything yet. I was gonna say something, but it's not too far off crazy. This game may just be better than the first one. It may just be better than the first one. So yeah, this game is doing numbers. Like, you already know, if y'all played this, if you already have this game, you already know what it is. Like, the environments itself, it's crazy. All right, so this is interesting. Okay, so first 3 days, 2.4 million. Now, Ghost of Yotei did 2 million. That was Ghost of Tsushima. They did 2.4. Now, the first 4 months did 5 million. Now, we don't know Ghost of Yotei yet because it's only been out for a couple days. But give it time. Give it some time. It's gonna reach these numbers. In the first 4 years, it reached 13 million. I think it'll reach that. We'll see what the numbers do, but I think it can be on par with that. But yeah, first impression wise, I have no gripes with this game. Like, I'm really trying to like nitpick and see what is what, but I don't know. I've been playing nonstop. This has been my whole weekend right here. So next Friday we're gonna stream again, and hopefully we get more into the story because I did a whole bunch of side quests, a whole bunch of upgrading, farming, and I like these type of games where it's not too long, but it's not a short game either. Like, it's that sweet spot in the middle where you do just enough, but it's not like over like a 70-80 hour game. I don't need that. We don't need, a good game does not have to be 60, 70, 80 plus hours. You give me a 20 to 25 game, 20 to 25 hour game, I'm straight. I'm good. Now, obviously, I'm gonna go over that with this, but that's that sweet spot where it's you don't need to do too much with it. So Sucker Punch, they definitely honed in on what they could do better, and they got that shit down. Like, so if y'all have not gotten this game, I highly recommend that you get it. Highly recommend that you get it. I really don't have anything else to say. I touched on the story, I touched on the fighting, the graphics, the weapons, the soundtrack. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so yeah, if y'all have not gotten this game, go and get it. It is an experience. Play Ghost of Tsushima too if you haven't, but definitely get Ghost of Yotei.